Is it actually true, right, that a girl can have three different guys hitting her up, showing so much interest that all want her? But then there's that fourth guy who wants absolutely nothing to do with her. But that's the guy that she wants. If so, which I think that's the case very often, please tell me why. I don't understand.
This perfectly explains why so many guys have just given up on dating. When women only chase the totally unavailable guys, it sends a clear message that things like effort, respect, and actual interest don't matter. Think about it. When a man is kind, consistent, and genuinely pays attention to you and he gets ignored, but the guy who's aloof and distant gets all the attention, that mismatch between the effort you put in and the return you get is precisely why many men have stopped trying.
Here is why intelligent men stay single. At work, being logical is rewarded, but that doesn't work with dating. Women want to feel emotions. This means flirting, telling stories, and making her laugh. Only when you stir her emotions can her attraction for you grow.
Forget trying to share your feelings with her. She only needs you to be the source of stability and stimulation, not a partner in emotional volatility.
Y'all both supposed to be loving each other and reciprocating the same energy, right? However, in my experience, like he said, when you start out chasing a woman and constantly trying to have to prove yourself, every next level you get to, now you gotta do this. I climb up to that level, now you gotta do this all the time. Versus a woman that's after you and that's on your purpose and that's trying to, help you with your vision, you don't have to do all the extra work. Not saying that work won't be needed, but you're definitely gonna, put in that work. And she's gonna push you to that direction. But it is 10 times more work if I'm having to chase you also in that process.
True.
Why can't we just, be how it is, establish this together, work together, and then we build something? But if I'm trying to build and chase you at the same time, I'm not gonna ever get to my destination, or it's gonna take me longer than it should have.
Trying to chase women and build your life at the same time is a recipe for failure. Get your foundation solid first. Be selective about who you let in, and whatever you do, maintain your self-respect.
A lot. Whether it's the chicken or the egg, the men are not asking women out. Now, the bottom line is we're having a problem post-pandemic where men are not asking women out. I don't know if it's a white man disease right now.
Why do men not understand hints? Why do I have to spell every fucking thing out? Why can't you just one simple little hinting at this? Fucking understand what I'm trying to say. I don't want to have to spell everything out like I'm your mom.
Why are single men happier than you think? A lot of single men are not actually miserable. A lot of them are doing better than fine. Society likes to push the idea, oh, men are lost without a woman. That's a lie. For years now, men have been told that their happiness only comes from marriage and kids and overall settling down. But modern relationships don't offer men the same benefits that they used to. Men aren't wrong for asking what's in it for me before they go into a really serious relationship. Single men today have financial freedom and overall peace of mind. They have control over their own lives. They're traveling, building businesses, hitting the gym, and overall going after their goals. And until women are willing to offer a little bit more in relationships, this is going to continue. Holding men to these outdated expectations, but also a variety of new ones that show up every single day is just not doing it for them. And they're not going to continue having relationships if this keeps up.
Men are officially checking out. Seriously, why bother pursuing modern relationships when the whole setup is rigged against you? When a man can easily find money, peace, and personal growth on his own, he doesn't need the endless drama, the impossible standards, or the thankless effort. Women want men to stick to the old rules, yet they introduce new demands practically every day. It's totally understandable why guys are just walking away. Why sign up to be the overworked, underappreciated prize in a system that's just designed to drain you? That game is officially over for men.
Am I like the only woman that no longer gets approached by men? No, because I had to actually sit and think about this, and I had to ask myself, when is the last time a man came up to me and wanted to get to know me or exchange numbers? And it's been a long time. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely has me questioning myself. Like, am I not as attractive as I thought I am? Am I looking old? Am I intimidating? Like, what is it? So now I'm starting to realize that since men don't come up to me, I have to be the one to go up to them. And that makes me super nervous because it's like, how do I know I'm not going to get rejected if you didn't come up to me in the first place and then I make the decision to go up to you? How do I know I won't face rejection? So can I get some tips and tricks, some advice on how to approach a man that I think is cute? Because I have no idea how to. Like, I'm scared and I feel like I can only approach men if I'm drunk, which is not often.
Okay, let's talk about the irony here. You've got women calling themselves modern and independent, right? But then they immediately turn around and complain when men don't do the traditional approach. Seriously, you tear down the old traditions and respect that made guys approach in the first place, and then you whine when that dynamic is gone? Make up your minds.
You want to know your hint to go up to a girl? Eye contact. If they're just looking at you, they want you to come up to them.
I'm
Just
taking
like,
mental notes.
and this is my hint. I literally kept going like this. And we made eye contact, I swear to you, like maybe 8, 9 times. So that was my hint, like come up to me, like I'm obviously think you're cute or something, right? Did not come up to me, and I was
So
like,
basically,
all right,
read her
kinda bummed.
mind.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
That's
saying.
enough.
I get back home, I wake up the next day, I get a DM. Hey, saw you at the Steve Madden event. You're really cute. I open it. It was the pink shirt guy. I was like, why didn't you come up to me? Like at the actual thing.
Guys are scared nowadays.
Guys are so scared.
Guys try. They see the signs, they make the move, and they still get shut down. So what's the point of even trying anymore? After getting invited in only to be rejected over and over, most men realize the game isn't worth their time. Now they mainly stop bothering altogether.
Remove sex from a relationship and 90% of women have nothing to offer. Remove money and 90% of women will disappear. Honestly, he nailed it. Women today are useless, ran through, materialistic, and draining your wallet. You'd be better off flying to Thailand and becoming a passport bro because Western women, not worth it.
Guys aren't actually quitting on relationships. We're just prioritizing our peace over constant disrespect. Seriously, take away the money and the perks, and watch how fast most women vanish. Poof, they're gone. We're done spending our time and energy on women who are entitled and materialistic. It's just smarter to sleep in, stack your cash, and enjoy the quiet. Why on earth would you chase someone who adds stress and bills to your life? At the end of the day, authentic freedom beats forced affection every single time.
There are way more single men under 30 than women. A Pew study revealed that 63% of men under 30 are single, while only 34% of women are single as well, which is a 12% increase for men from 2019, and only a 2% increase for women. There are also 5 million more women in the United States than men, and globally women are younger than their male partners, which could be a reason for the disparity. So why are more men single now? One psychologist says it's due to social media and watching naughty videos, and that men are getting their needs met without going out. And on the other side, women don't need to be in long-term relationships. They don't need to be married. They'd rather go out to brunch with friends than on a horrible date. But what about something in the middle? One psychologist says that we're in a crisis of connection and disconnecting from ourselves and each other, which sounds kind of familiar when you add up all the other societal decay caused by social media. But if we don't have social media, where else are we going to argue about toxic masculinity and feminism?
Men are fundamentally seeking peace, genuine tranquility, a life free of unnecessary drama. Yet, it often feels like women are constantly stirring up chaos. They'll prioritize something fleeting like a dramatic brunch, with friends over the actual value of stability, commitment, and love. What they fail to see is that men aren't pursuing drama. We're focused on building a foundation, something tangible and lasting. Then, when a man finally walks away, they're completely stunned. This level of entitlement is baffling, and it perfectly explains why more men than ever are choosing to stay single. That's it for this video, guys. Help us grow by subscribing to the channel. Drop your thoughts down below and don't forget to leave a like as well. See you next time.